Hey everyone. I've never really done this before, coming on camera and talking to you directly. Um, but I've been told by many people that it's the new way. So, talk about your music, not just put it out there, not just put videos out. Um, talk to people that are listening to the songs, what the songs are really about. And I put out Love Hurricane. I actually wrote that song in like 2005, I think, is when I wrote it. I was living in Nashville at the time, living in a small basement apartment, just basically living on the floor. I didn't have anything. Um, it was an air mattress on the floors where I was sleeping, and it wasn't a prideful time for me, but I was living the dream of music in Nashville as a Canadian East Coaster. That's the dream, but I was writing music every day. I was playing shows every day, like every night. Um, my band was killing it down there. Um, but Love Hurricane came about. Um, it's just like it it truly, like, I didn't even know it was coming. It was like the creative spirit, reached down and touched me at that point and gave me the song. But at the same time, I was going through a lot, and a lot of unexpected things were happening. And a lot of the time, I had no money, but I needed to do things that required money, so I would just do whatever I had to do. And Love Hurricane came about as like one of those storms that you knew was gonna wreck you, but you just run into it anyway. you know. And then later on in life, I found out about the way that the bison react to storms. They're not like cows who lay down in the pasture. The bison will run into the storm and they'll survive by getting out the other end. Um, I take a lot of like spiritual uh, power from that concept. Um, Especially the last couple of years of my sobriety and getting so into fitness and changing everything about myself. Um, I'm just trying to, I used to use bourbon as a crutch, or like I didn't want to deal with something. And then a lot of people, they pick food, or they, drugs or alcohol for sure. Other things in their life they use to not have to deal with the situation that they're seeing coming. But now I try to run head on into things. It's just going to make me stronger, and hopefully there's something in that for you too. But Love Hurricane, it's like everyone has met that person in their life who, is easy to be around. But then there's also those people that we meet in our life that we don't expect, that are just like a train wreck, and you see it coming. You see it coming, and you can't help yourself. So there's a lot of duality in the concept of Love Hurricane. It's it could be a love, heartbreak, the classic Americana or country song, rock song, whatever. Every genre, really, at this point. But it's also about situations you find yourself, falling into. Do you hit it head on and you take it by the reins, or do you buckle and hide. And I think Love Hurricane is one of my life work. I wrote it by myself with whatever higher power, creative spirit touched me at that point. And I'm super proud of where it's gone. Not just the drummer from Mechanic Rose, Third Eye Blind, Train, the bass player from, George Hawkins Jr. was not only a friend of mine, but he was also the bass player for Kenny Loggins and John Fogerty and Stevie Nicks, and like just the he was like, I looked up to him, and he passed away in 2018, so will always be missed. But yeah, Steve Bowman on drums, iconic, multi-Grammy winning drummer for the bands I grew up loving. My best friend in life, Rick Latina, on guitars. Like, every single person on that, and the next 9 songs I'm going to release, are not only legends in the world of music, but they're friends of mine. And the fact I was blessed enough to be able to work with people like of that caliber, that they would want to back me up, is mind-blowing to me. And so it took me this many years to just get enough strength to pull my socks up, get out of the shadows, and share all these songs with the world. Like, it's time. They're not doing anything on my hard drive. And I hope you guys love them as much as I do. Danny Harvey for helping me with the video. Just amazing work, and hopefully we're gonna do many after it. So so Love Hurricane. Check it out on Spotify, all streaming services. Check out the music video on YouTube or Facebook. Reach out to me. My next one is going to be How Could I Be So Stupid? I wrote with Daniel Kleindienst of Banner Music in Nashville. Someone I wrote a lot of songs with. Amazing songs, amazing stories. How Could I Be So Stupid is coming out June 5th. And there'll be a music video for that as well. And so maybe I'll do more of these little talking to you from the 57 Chevy type of thing. And bear with me while I get used to it. It's not something... I'm used to being the camera guy, the guy filming other people, not the other way around. So I appreciate you all, and go check out Love Hurricane. Jon Raven Visser. Cheers.